Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, we'll start in a couple of minutes. So in our previous class, we have discussed, we have revised the nervous system. Today, we will solve some questions at the end of the chapter from nervous system. Okay, we will revise that. Number one, what prevents the weakening of impulses as they travel through the axon? Nodes of Ranvier, myelin sheath, dendrites, soma.
Myelin sheet.
So myelin sheath will be answer, sir.
Myelin sheath. Okay. So this myelin sheath, as the name suggests, no sheath. Sheath is nothing but a covering. So the myelin sheath, it will cover the axon and it will provide a kind of insulation, just like an electrical wire. Outside the plastic or rubber insulation will be there, like that only. The myelin sheath will provide the insulation so that whatever electrical impulse is going through that axon, it should not become weak. Which of the following parts of the brain controls the balance and body postures?
Cerebellum.
Cerebellum. Cerebellum is the balancing one. Okay. The gray matter of the spinal cord consists of cell bodies of neurons, dendrites of neurons, axons of neurons, both A and B.
Cell bodies of neurons. Option D.
Both A and B, cell bodies of neurons and dendrites of neurons.
Yes, both A and B. So basically what is happening is, like we discussed in our earlier class also, that the cell body along with its plasma membrane extensions called the dendrites, okay, they appear as a very dense gray color, but the axon is covered by the myelin sheath, so it will appear more like a white color. Okay, so therefore this particular region, that is the cell body along with the dendrites, contribute to the gray matter. Okay, whether you say spinal cord or brain, no problem, both will have the gray matter and white matter. Okay, white matter is from the axon and the gray matter will be from the soma or cell body. How many cranial nerves arise from the brain?
12.
Sir, 12.
12 direct question. Which of the following terms means a change in the external environment that evokes a specific reaction in the body?
Response.
Stimulus.
Stimulus.
Stimulus is a change in the external environment.
Because stimulus is the change in the external environment which will evoke a specific response in the body. Okay, there's a specific reaction that is taking place in the body will be the response. So there will be some change in the external environment, that will be stimulus. To that one we will get the response. The gaps between the myelin sheath are known as
Node of Ranvier.
answer. Okay. In human beings have dash pair of spinal nerves.
31.
31.
30. Dash are the extensions of the cell body of a neuron.
Dendrites.
The chemicals released during the transmission of impulse are known as
Cerebrospinal.
neurotransmitters. Okay.
Sir,
Huh.
so here the question is talking about chemicals, sir.
So the neurotransmitters are basically chemicals only. Okay, it is a broad term that is used for the various chemicals like dopamine, epinephrine, norepinephrine. There are different chemicals are there. Okay, amine compounds are there. They will act as the chemical to induce the transmission of the impulse. All of this will come under the category of the neurotransmitters, all of these chemicals.
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I wanted to ask that if dendrites are the extensions of the cell body of a neuron, then axons are the extensions of which part of a neuron?
So whenever we are talking about anatomy, okay, so just like we saw yesterday, classification, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system and all. So in that one, what is happening? The whole thing is a neuron only. Okay, whole thing is a neuron. But what is happening is, this is a cell, one single cell. A neuron is one single cell, and it has a outside plasma membrane covering. Okay, it's covered by plasma membrane. So what happens is that at certain points, this plasma membrane very thin, it can extend outside like this. Okay, very thin projections of the plasma membrane can extend like this outside. These projections are known as the dendrites. Okay, so therefore when you look anatomically, this dendrite is a direct part of this cell body, right, that is connected with the nucleus. The axon is also arising from this only. Okay, anatomically it is appearing as a separate structure, just like the spinal cord from the brain. Okay, brain and spinal cord both are part of the central nervous system. The spinal cord is arising from the brain, the medulla oblongata, but we are giving it a separate name. We are calling it as a spinal cord, and it is also coming from medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata is nothing but the part of the brain. Okay, so direct relation with whom it is having dendrite, with the cell body or soma. Axon is a distinct anatomical structure. Okay, it is not having this nucleus, no, distinct anatomical structure, and it is covered by this myelin sheath and all. Okay, so its main function is to carry that impulse. Okay, it answers your question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the cranial and spinal nerves are a part of the dash nervous system.
Peripheral nervous system.
Peripheral.
Peripheral nervous system.
Okay, this 5 question I left. The spinal cord is the extension of the dash of the brain.
Medulla oblongata.
Okay. Next. Match the following: myelin sheath,
Covering of axon.
covering of the axon, dendrites,
The C number, extension of soma of a neuron.
extension of the soma of the neuron, meninges,
The D number, protective layer of the brain.
it is the meninges are the protective layer of the brain. They will have the meningeal fluid also will be there in between. Spinal cord,
Reflex action.
reflex action, yes. Axons,
A number, that transmit impulse to another neuron.
okay, straightforward, not much of problem here. Define the nervous system. What are the parts of a neuron? What is the function of a sensory neurons? Sensory neurons, what they will do? They will carry the
Impulses from sense organs to the brain.
to the brain. Okay, so from the sensory organs, okay, from the tissues, it will carry that impulse to the brain. Okay, you can also tell to the spinal cord or to the brain, it will mean the same thing. What is the effect of a cerebrospinal fluid? What is the function of a cerebrospinal fluid?
So it protects the
It
brain
protects
from
the
shock.
brain from shock.
Yes.
or crack.
It protects the brain from mechanical shock. Takes away the waste materials from the brain, and it protects the brain from any kind of injury.
Yes. Now, sometimes what happens, there are certain surgeries in which they have to do a lumbar puncture. Lumbar puncture means they will give an injection that is at the lower back, in the lower back between the vertebrae. That injection has to be given. So, particularly in the case of childbirth, or in the time of certain accidents or surgeries that will involve close to the lumbar region, that is the lower back region, for anesthetic purposes or to collect some sample for the fluid, injection has to be given between the vertebrae. At that time, what we say, that fluid is collected, this cerebrospinal fluid will be collected, or that injection having the anesthetic will be given in that region. Okay, so it will not be a general anesthetic, so lower part of the body will not feel any sensation. Okay, so if this procedure is not done properly, because a very delicate procedure, okay, a well-trained anesthetic doctor only will do this kind of a procedure. If that is not done properly, then there is a puncture. Okay, the cerebrospinal fluid can come out into the circulation. Okay, then it disturbs the pressure that is there. This whole brain to spinal cord region. It is totally in a closed environment. Okay, it is not freely exchanging with our rest of the body. Okay, it is having its own pressure maintenance inside, its own pressure is maintained, its composition of the fluid is very different from that of the blood. Okay, so okay, anyway, so this is okay, some functions are there of the cerebral. Write any two functions of the spinal cord. Spinal cord reflex action.
Reflex actions send transmitting messages to and from the neuron from the brain to and from the other organs.
Yes, differentiate between cranial and spinal nerves.
So it have 12.
One is originating from the brain, one is originating from the spinal one. Okay, there are these many pairs, cranial 12 pairs, 31 pairs in the spinal one. Okay, all these differences you can write. Define reflex action also you can do it. Okay, labeling. Which is this one,
Frontal lobe.
frontal. Top one,
Parental.
parietal. This one,
Occipital.
Temporal.
temporal. Back, this one,
Occipital.
occipital. Cerebellum. And this is the midbrain, known as the medulla oblongata. Okay, so you can practice your labeling. This is quite an important question.
Sir, in examination, sir, we have to make the structure of brain also, sir.
I think by Monday you may get one clear this one, and making that if it is such a thing in the question, it will be mentioned very clearly that you have to draw the structure. If it is not asked to draw the structure, you don't have to draw. Okay.
So if the question is label the following parts in a diagram of the brain, the diagram is given and numbering is also given with that labels. So we have to draw the diagram and then label, or we can just write the numbers that this number corresponds to this part.
So if you want to write, then what you will have to do is you will write frontal lobe red, parietal lobe blue. In this way you will have to write, no? Okay, so we don't know, sometimes the question you may not get clear photo with these colors and all. You may not get, mostly you won't get color photos in your examination, no?
So
So
it is in
generally there
black
will
and
be some
white.
kind of a gray color photo only. Okay, diagram will be gray color. So it is always best that you can make a rough diagram of whatever is there and you can label. It's not such a complicated diagram. No, you don't have to worry about making all this, this kind of inside this all lobes, all this kind of things. Main thing is that the frontal region you should be showing separately. Okay, there are the one, two, three, four regions of the cerebrum, one cerebellum and one medulla oblongata. That's all you have to show. That is the main thing. Okay, so even this diagram is not anatomically very correct diagram. No, it is a rough diagram. That's what you will also make. Okay, here dendrites. This one is
Myelin sheath.
hmm, yeah. Here here this kind of places confusion comes. So then what you can do, because here this is also you can write as axon. You can also write myelin sheath. Okay, so then what you will do is, okay, you write in one place it is B axon, and in other place you can write again C myelin sheath. Okay, nodes of Ranvier, just exactly at this gap region you will put the neuromuscular junction at E. Any doubts you have in this chapter?
Yes, sir. In this question, sir, in exam, if we will put the labeling for nodes of Ranvi and of axon both in the gaps of the myelin sheet, then there will not it be wrong. So where shall we put the labeling for axon?
Okay, so you can do one thing. The best one will be B axon. That will be the best one. You can show like this flower bracket. Okay, you can make this flower bracket like this, and you can show, you can write that one. Okay, because axon is not just one region, it's all the way from here to here. Okay, so that complete region, the long fiber here is the axon. So you can use a flower bracket on one side and you can show that labeling, and on the other side of the axon you can show the myelin sheath and the nodes of Ranvier. That can be done.
Sir,
Yes.
the myelin sheath have a nucleus or not, sir?
Yeah, so here what happens is that there are some nucleated cells are there in the that is covering the axon. Okay, but that is not part of your syllabus. We will not discuss now.
So if the question is name the parts of a neuron, then which parts of a neuron should be named?
You can name all of these. One, two, three, four, five parts. You can name it. Okay, the cell body, the axon. Okay, and the neuromuscular junction, myelin sheath, nodes of Ranvier. You can label all of this. So because what is given in your textbook, no, that much only you will label. No, we are not trying to go outside the syllabus. That is not the aim. The idea here is that you should know the fundamental basic of what is a neuron, how the nervous system works, what is the classification. This is the overall. So whatever the question will be set also, that will be within the purview of the syllabus, within the purview of what is given in your textbook, not beyond it.
Sir, suppose in examinations a question will come, what are the parts of brain? Then we have to write parental lobe, occipital lobe, and etc. Sir, whatever the parts are given in the
Parts
book.
of the brain.
Yes, sir.
Parts of the brain, then you will tell firstly broad. What is that? Cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata. These are the broad. Then in cerebrum, you are having the four parts. All those lobes you can mention.
Okay.
Okay. So next class, which chapter shall we do? Nervous system and circulatory system we have completed.
Sir.
So next We can do the endocrine system, shall we do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in next class, we can revise the endocrine system. Okay, if there are no further doubts, then I will see you all in the next class. Okay, we are closing the class 5 minutes early. I have immediately next another class is there. Okay, so it's okay. You have any further doubts, you may ask. Otherwise, we can.
Sir, is there any change in the syllabus of biology?
You will get the message from school itself. By I think tomorrow or Monday. I am not sure, but it will come that from there. But as I have told you, till nervous system already I told you, syllabus is there. Reduce the
Yes.
syllabus. Till nervous system it is there. Okay.
Sir,
Hmm.
so in the last page number also in which practice paper 1 and practice paper 2 is given, so from that also question will come, sir.
In your textbook,
Yes, sir. In last page, so practice
whatever
paper
is
1
there
and
in your syllabus, okay, because you have a reduced syllabus this year, no? So whatever is there in your syllabus, if it is coming within that one, it will we can ask, no problem.
yes, and practice paper 1, so 1 to 4 is coming, and practice paper 2, 5 to 8. It means 5 to 6 will be given. 7, 8 is not coming in our syllabus now.
Yes, 1 to 6 is only there in your syllabus till nervous system. Okay. Okay, then I will see you all in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Good afternoon, sir.
you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. B, D. I think I can also share here. So today we'll be having combined class for 9A and 9D.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.